Hi there, folks. Thomas Waring here. Hope you're doing well. We are over with a new friend of ours, Richard Clark. Richard is the proud buyer of a new house right in town, closed about 2 months ago. And I thought we'd spend a moment or two and talk with Richard. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing great.
Yeah?
I'm loving my new house and loving being in San Miguel de Allende.
You got that big smile on your face that says, I'm a gringo that's discovered Mexico.
Oh, see, yeah, in a big way too. It's really fun.
Tell us what got you here.
So I came here kind of almost by accident. A close friend of mine who's lived here for a number of years asked me to drive this truck from California to San Miguel de Allende. I thought, well, that sounds like a boondoggle, you know.
It's a long trip.
And so it was 6 days. So a mutual friend joined me, and we spent 6 days driving here. I thought I'd get here, you know, spend 2 or 3 days in San Miguel, whatever. I didn't know what this town was. I didn't think much of the idea. Then I got here, and then, of course, it's obvious what happened. I fell in love.
Couldn't buy a house fast enough, yeah.
Yeah, I stayed for like 15 days, made a bunch of excuses at work. And I stayed here, and then I left, and I came back, and I left, and then I met Toe, and then just boom, I started looking at houses.
So your first trip was like 2 or 3 days, and you extended it for several weeks.
Yeah.
Now you work too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I brought my laptop, and I realized that even as today, I'm still working, you know, remotely. I go back and forth between here and San Francisco still, but this, I'm actually even thinking about moving out of San Francisco completely because it's so. There's so many things here that are so nice.
Well, I mean, what an exciting story. And tell people what it is specifically about Mexico and San Miguel that's got your attention. I mean, what do you love here?
The first thing I would say to anybody is you can sit down next to anybody and strike up a conversation. And it always works. Everybody is friendly. Nobody is unapproachable. Try that in San Francisco.
Try that in New York.
Or New York. And hey, you know, I've lived in San Francisco my whole life. I'm the biggest fan of San Francisco there is, but it's not like this. This is a different world. It's a different culture. It's slower and quieter, and it's friendlier. I'm sorry, but it is.
So the friendliness, I mean, I did see. We've had a couple of publications that have declared this the friendliest city in the world, and it sounds like you're sort of verifying that.
It is. You know, you go to the restaurants, and they're so nice to you. And then Mexico, like a lot of other, you know, developing nations, the prices are a third or a quarter of what you're used to in San Francisco, where I'm from. So that's obviously nice. But more than that, it's the way people treat you. It's different.
Tell us a little bit about what you're doing as far as food goes. Like, what are you doing? Restaurants? Are you cooking? What's going on with the whole?
I was gonna cook. The house I bought has a wonderful kitchen. It's top notch. I think I've used it 3 times.
Oh no!
I boil a lot of water. I've made some pasta. No, I like to go out because the downtown area is so pleasant, and at night it's warm, and there's usually a breeze, and it's like I go out. I have half a dozen restaurants that I go to. Again and again, they know me. They pat me on the back when I come in. I don't even order sometimes. I just sit down, and the latte or whatever it is I always get is just brought to me, or the wine, or you know whatever it is.
Wow,
it's just it's different. You know.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you found home here.
Totally. Yeah, I'm probably going to launch my place in San Francisco and make this my permanent residence.
So if you see, Richard can often be seen stomping around town. He's almost 7 feet tall, so he's hard to miss. I'm noticing you're not wearing your hat as much as you did when you first got here, so a little more diligent with the sunscreen, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you see Richard wandering around, say hello to him. But we wanted to just give you guys a chance to sort of see San Miguel through the eyes of Richard Clark. And there it is. Thank you for your time today, amigo.
You're welcome.